All the interception. Say what need to be said. Let's have a little fun today. Little fun. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I'm gonna tell you my top 5 quarterbacks that Asante Mr. Pick Six himself loved intercepting. You know the interception, right? We know the interception is the single most greatest play you can make in the NFL on defense. All right. So coming in at number 5, Chad Pennington. You know, Chad Pennington, he played for the New York Jets, played for the Dolphins. So I was the Patriots, so I got to pay him once or twice a year. And what I liked about Chad Pennington so much was that ball was so soft and pretty when it was coming out of his hand. And it wasn't like a hard streaming gunshot. It was just like a floating ball. It was just like, boom, coming to my hand. So, you know, Chad Pennington, he didn't have the strongest, best arm, but he was good with reads and controlling the offense. I'm going to compare, if I was playing today, I would intercept to Tua Tagovailoa the same way I intercepted Chad Pennington. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to break this down and do comparisons a little bit. So Chad Pennington is my Tua Tagovailoa coming in at number 5. Now we got number 4. All right, this is a popular name. You're going to know, what y'all say. Take these guesses before I announce it. Coming in at number 4, Peyton Manning, the beast himself. You know, I had to put him on here because of the challenges he presented and I was able to overcome. I think I only picked him off like 3 times, maybe 4 times or something like that. But, you know, it was a battle. So I appreciated when I was able to intercept him, and especially I took one to the house. Peyton Manning, man, that was a battle we always went through. We played, like, you know, in the regular season, then sometimes in the playoffs in New England, then Philly, you know. I got the best of them in Philly, you know. But I'm going to compare Peyton Manning to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow would present the challenge, I think, that Peyton Manning presented to myself. So, you know, if I was playing now, me and Joe Burrow would go at it like me and Peyton Manning. That's number 4. Coming in number 3, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, before I got to Atlanta, you know, I don't know what it was. I think they used to like concentrate and throw a lot of dig routes. And I love dig routes. Those deep inside routes, not just digs, but deep inside routes. I love to pick those off because it takes so long to develop. And it's like, unless you know, super fast and you get me going, you know, it ain't too much you can do. I'm going to get to that ball before you. I got that quick spurt. I get to that ball. You know, he had the Roddy White, he had the Julios. You know, I got picks on all of them. And, you know, they might have got me a time or two, but, you know, Matt Ryan, you know, that was a cool little battle. And then when I got to Atlanta, when we became teammates, it didn't stop there. First day of practice. I got to show these people what I got to do, what I need to do. Don't be scared. Throw the ball. And interception in practice. That's how I made my name in Atlanta. I'm going to compare Matt Ryan to Justin Herbert. If I was playing today, I would intercept Justin Hubert. Hubert, the same way I intercept Matt Ryan. These last 2, I don't know if y'all can guess, but coming in at number 2, y'all ain't going to guess this one. Y'all ain't going to guess. I know. Carson Palmer. Man, Carson Palmer. I've been intercepting Carson Palmer since I came to the first day in the league. You know what I mean? I came in New England. We played him, and I was at the Patriots. We played him. He was at the Bengals. There was a preseason game. You know, Ocho seen me out there. He pointed at me. He know I was from the crib. He told him to throw it up, and he threw it up. And I came down with it. That was my first interception on Carson Palmer. Of course, it was a preseason game. I'm just letting you know. Then the build up, you know, I probably intercepted Carson about 5 times, 4 times. I mean, yeah, even in the Pro Bowl. I got him in the Pro Bowl. You know, I got him on Monday night, had him and Chad arguing on Monday night, you know, fun times. I got him and TJ Usmanzada out there in New England, pick 6 on him down the sideline. Let me get that, you know what I mean? So, you know, coming in number 2 is Carson Palmer. But I compare Carson Palmer to, if I was playing today, I would do to Dak Prescott what I did to Carson Palmer. So that's my number 2. I'm comparing, if I was playing today, Dak Prescott would present my challenges that Carson Palmer presented to me. All right, we're getting to the end of this thing. Coming in at number 1. Woo! Coming in at number 1. Who y'all got? This is the one y'all gonna guess. Don't get this wrong. if you follow Mr. Pick Six, you support Mr. Pick Six, you're a fan or whatever, don't get this wrong. Eli Manning. Boy, that Eli Manning, he wouldn't stop no matter what I did. It's like every time, too, it was like a curl route or, it was like it's like I knew something was coming. And it was always at the beginning of the game. I used to hear reports, players would call me and tell me like, man, coach told Eli to not throw at you. And he still did it. First, second, third play of the game. I done picked him off probably 3 times. The first, second, third play of the game. You know what I mean? And it was curl routes. Like, why you keep trying to throw the curl? But I think that was his comfortable throw. That curl route. You know what I mean? But anything else, I still would have picked. And we had that good rush in Philly. We had Trent Cole coming off that line. So you had to get that ball off. So, you know what I mean? But, we had some good battles, Eli Manning, we got a couple Super Bowls. I compare Eli Manning to Matthew Stafford. If I was playing against Matthew Stafford, that's what I would be doing to him. The same thing I was doing to Eli Manning. And Matthew Stafford won the Super Bowl. So the comparison is pretty good. So, that's my that's my top 5 quarterbacks and the comparisons. If I was playing today, how I would be intercepting and who I compare them to. Right? So yeah, man, I hope y'all had fun with that now. You know what I mean? So a little insight of Mr. Pick Six, 51 picks, 50 in 10 years, most interceptions in the postseason for touchdowns, got the record in that, you know what I mean? Mr. Pick Six.